All right, guys, this is a quick follow-up to lesson 7 that we started on Thursday. So this is for Friday, October 2nd. So this is a compare, contrast, film and text, the Lightning Thief note catcher that I completed with third block today that I wanted to share so that if you were struggling for some ideas, we could help with that. So first row, we focused on Grover. Talked about how similarity is that he is still a satyr and has goat legs and shoes to cover his hooves in both the book and the movie. But one of the differences in the movie is that Grover appears older. And in the book, Grover walked with a slight limp, but in the movie, he had braces, which he then used as a weapon. The impact that this change has on the viewer is that the movie version of Grover appeals to a larger audience. Then we looked at the bellhop. And a similarity we found was that the bellhop noticed the trio trying to leave in both the book and the movie. In the movie, the bellhop alerted others that tried to then physically keep the trio at the Lotus Hotel and Casino, and then fighting ensued. In the book, the trio walked out peacefully. So the impact that this change had on the viewer is that the movie exit is more entertaining, exciting, and makes us root for the trio even more. Then we looked at the setting, that the setting of both the book and the movie is the Lotus Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas. However, in the book, the Lotus was geared toward younger kids with all that it had to offer than in the movie. The games in the book were video games and slides, whereas in the movie they were casino games and gambling. So the impact we said this had on the viewer, since the characters appeared older in the movie, the hotel and casino also was geared toward older people, and this also had a larger audience appeal. We then identified that Percy was the one to realize that the hotel was a trap and that they needed to leave. That was a similarity in both the book and the movie. In the book, Percy discovers this by talking to the other kids, especially Groovy, Disco Darren. The different kids that Percy talked to gave him different years and looked different. Whereas in the movie, Percy hears a voice that we infer is his dad telling him to not eat the lotus flower and that it was a trap. So the impact that this change has on the viewers is that it allows us to empathize more with Percy, who wants to please his dad that he's never known. And it's also a quicker way for Percy to get to the conclusion that the Lotus Hotel and Casino is a trap. Finally, a similarity, the three main characters are the same in both the book and the movie, and Percy has the blue backpack in both as well. The difference is that the characters appear older in the movie than they are in the book, and the impact this has on the viewers, the older characters fit better in the movie setting, as well as allowing the characters to be able to drive, which leads to several action scenes, which gives more entertainment to the viewers. So my goal is for you to have completed at least 5 rows, which we have done here. Also want to make sure that you know that there is a closing assignment for lesson 7. That is to click on the 12 Olympians, select one of the 12 Olympians to read about, and then provide a gist for me in the text box below.